Hi, we're here with Nathan Sawaya, an artist who works primarily with Legos. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So now you didn't start out just, as an artist making Lego sculptures. You started out as a lawyer, correct?
It's true. I did practice law for a number of years, but I'd come home at the end of the day and I'd want to do something creative to, end the day. Some people go to the gym at the end of the day. For me, it was being creative. I would sculpt, I would paint, I would draw, and sometimes I would even build with Lego. It was about 8 years ago that I kind of just challenged myself and I said, wonder if I could build a whole large-scale sculpture using just Lego bricks. And that's what really got it started. Soon I was getting commissions from all over the world, and I realized, maybe this law thing is not all it's cracked up to be. Maybe I should try something else. And eventually, about 4 years ago, I left the practice of law to play with Lego all day.
Full time.
Full-time Lego artist.
So you have everything from, life-size sculptures of Stephen Colbert to, cookies to really basically anything you can think of. Where do you find your inspiration? Is there any kind of music? What really inspires you?
Well, inspiration is a funny thing. It comes from all sorts of places. Like, I'll have ideas for projects that they'll germinate for over the course of 2 years before I actually get down to building them. A lot of my ideas just come from my traveling. I travel a lot. I'm always meeting new people. Mm-hmm. And when I'm really stuck, when I have builder's block, I'll just take a walk in the city, walk around New York, and I usually get the juices flowing and the inspiration comes. So it's really from everywhere.
Okay. Do you have a favorite piece? Is there any piece that you just,
It's hard to say what's my favorite piece.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to pick a favorite piece, I might say the next one, because I really like the challenge of building and of creating and what's going to happen next. Over the years, I've done some really fun pieces, and I suppose one was a project I did for New Orleans. After the Katrina devastation, mm-hmm. I did a piece called The Rebirth of New Orleans, which was commissioned by the New Orleans Public Library. And part of that was just celebrating the rebirth of the city. And so I did a large-scale hand with this giant, colorful city coming out of it. And so that was a very special piece for me.
So right now you have a tour called The Art of the Brick.
Right.
It's touring United States. Where is it right now?
It's in Philadelphia in the American-Swedish Historical Museum.
Okay, and when people go, what can they expect to see there? What kind of pieces do you have?
At that exhibit, I have a variety of pieces. There's like 25 different sculptures that have been created over the past few years, and it's a body of work that's really just came out of my emotions. I do get commissions all the time from people from all over the world, and those are projects where I'll build something for someone who wants something specific. But then I like to build for myself as well, mm-hmm. and that's what really came out in this museum exhibit. So it's a interesting group of projects. Some are very whimsical, some are very avant-garde, and we're getting a real good reaction. Both kids and parents and adults alike are really enjoying what they're seeing there, so it's pretty fun.
So besides, museum tours and things like that, you mentioned people commission you to, do anything from, I guess, sculptures of themselves, right, to, basically anything they want. If I commissioned you to make a sculpture of me, how long would that take you? How long does something like that take you?
Well, a sculpture of you would take probably about 3-4 weeks. I've recently partnered up with Neiman Marcus, where we're going to be offering life-size sculptures of people as the fantasy gift this year in their 2008 holiday gift book. And so people can contact Neiman and they'll come to me and I will actually create sculptures of you or of your loved ones as a gift this year. But they generally take 3 to 4 weeks depending on size, complexity. It's a long process.
So Nathan, can you tell me a little bit more about brickartist.com?
Well, brickartist.com is where it all got started. It's my website. And originally I just put some photos up there, and soon I was getting commissions from all around the world. And now I get thousands and tens of thousands of hits every day. And so it's where it all started, and people can always check back there for my latest and greatest creation.
So that's where you get kind of all of your commissioned pieces.
Exactly. A lot of people contact me right through the website at nathan@brickartist.com and request crazy projects.
Has there been any project that's so crazy that you say, I can't do it? It's not physically possible to make?
I've had some really funky projects over the years, and it's very fun. One of the craziest that I just got requested to do was for Pete Wentz, and he wanted something for his bride-to-be at the time, Ashley
mm-hmm.
Simpson, and he wanted a large bumblebee because they have a little history there with bumblebees. So that was a fun project to do, but I made that happen for them.
That's awesome. Okay, well, thank you again so much for talking with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
This is Katie Kane, and I'm here with Nathan Sawaya.